It's time to get down to business with the first game of the regular season this Sunday. Play-by-play announcer Mike Keith, the voice of the Titans, is here with some of the keys to victory. It's always great to see you.
It's so good to see you.
All right, we've got new coaching staff in place. New offense from Marcus Mariota. Are they opening up the offense this year?
We'll see on Sunday, right? I think everybody's excited about what Matt LaFleur's offense is going to give Marcus, and that is the ability to move around in the pocket, to take advantage of his mobility while he's a passer behind the line of scrimmage, and then, to run him in some ways and get him outside. But for Mariota, what you have seen in practice, what you saw in these training camp shots, and there's young Matt LaFleur, who's going to be a head coach in this league someday, only a taste of what I think the Miami Dolphins are going to get on Sunday. And I think Miami's very concerned that they do not know what Marcus Mariota is going to do in Matt LaFleur's offense.
And I'm assuming, being at training camp and being at practice, you've probably seen more of what's ahead than what they led on in preseason.
I would say that's fair, yes. I have to plead the fifth on what I've seen, but I would say to your question, correct.
All right, I totally understand. All right, so we talked offense here. Let's talk about defense. They got Jurrell Casey, Wesley Woodyard, and Brian Orakpo.
And you know what you're talking about there is you're talking about a veteran presence.
Okay.
Casey is a veteran. Obviously, Wesley Woodyard should have gone to the Pro Bowl a year ago. Brian Orakpo is finally back and healthy. We had a player like the guy you see there, number 51, Will Compton, a veteran linebacker. You've got Derek Morgan. You have veteran presence all over this defense. And I really believe that when it's all said and done, this will be a top 10 defense for the Tennessee Titans this year, if not a top 5 defense. Last year, they moved up to 13th in the league. I think they take a jump into the top 10, maybe even the top 5 this season.
Ooh, awesome. Now, secondary, all right, they've got Kevin Byard. And, boy, did he not have a fantastic season last year.
All-Pro year. All-Pro, Pro Bowl, everything for the mayor of Murfreesboro, Kevin Byard, to be able to take advantage of. Byard is special. He had 10 total takeaways a year ago. So he heads that secondary, but they also added another really special player, and that's number 21, Malcolm Butler, who's a great one-on-one cover guy. People who went to training camp saw it the whole time. Malcolm Butler comes from New England. So now you have Logan Ryan, Adoree Jackson, and Malcolm Butler. You have 3 starting corners that you'll play when you go to your 5 defensive back package, which, quite frankly, Leland, you're in about 2/3 of the time anyway.
Oh, okay, all right. And let's talk quickly here. A couple of contracts here. Taylor Lewan, Josh Klein, Delaney Walker, all set for a great year, at least from a money standpoint.
There's no question about it. I mean, Taylor Lewan, the highest paid offensive lineman in the NFL. We all know where we'll go if we need to borrow money, and that's for Taylor Lewan. Delaney Walker got paid. They bring back Josh Klein also in the offensive line. And so this offensive line in particular is something the Titans have invested in for this year and for the future, and that all ties back into Marcus Mariota. It's also why you paid Delaney Walker, is so Marcus has his #1 target back for at least 2 more seasons.
All right. We talked earlier about the fact that it's a new coaching staff. You mentioned offensive coach a moment ago. How is Coach Vabro setting in? And I'm assuming it seems like the guys, from what I've seen in comments, have pretty healthy respect for him.
Well, you do. You have healthy respect for him because, first of all, he's really big. You're afraid he's going to snap you. When he walks down the hall, you're afraid he's going to just grab you because he looks like he could still play. Well, he has the pedigree of being a player, but he does not talk about his playing career. And I think the guys really respect that because they know about him. And he was on their Madden game when they were kids. They know who Mike Vrabel is. But the understanding that he can be that guy and not have to talk about it, that he's there for them. He knows this is their time. He's there to coach them and make them better. And yet he has enough of a player mentality that they still have fun doing what they're doing. If you were going to make a change from Mike Mularkey, who was popular with the players, you better get another guy who fits the bill in a slightly different way. And Amy Adams-Strunk did it by hiring Mike Vrabel.
Fantastic. Hopefully we'll hear a lot of Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown Titans.
Yeah. Listen to him, 104.5 The Zone, the flagship station of the Titans play-by-play game. And we'll break it all down after the news on Sunday Sports Central Sunday night.